Let me tell you something I learned from the ground up. From selling hats on the streets of Queens to sitting in the Shark Tank. Success isn't just about the hustle, the grind, or even the money. It's about what's going on inside your head. It's about your belief in yourself. We call it self-esteem, but in the world of business, it's not just some feel-good buzzword. For you, the MWBE contractor trying to break into the big leagues, self-esteem is your secret weapon. It's a practical, actionable strategy that separates the businesses that make it from those that get left behind. It's the foundation you build everything else on. When you're navigating the maze of government contracts, especially those tough PLA-compliant union-driven jobs, you're not just bidding against other companies. You're battling complexity, bureaucracy, and sometimes your own self-doubt. This is where the real work begins. I want to introduce you to a framework that changed how I look at business and life. Nathaniel Branden's The 6 Pillars of Self-Esteem. This isn't just psychology. It's a blueprint for building a resilient, powerful, and respected business. These pillars are the concrete and steel you need to construct an enterprise that can withstand any challenge and seize every opportunity in this competitive arena. Forget thinking of self-esteem as a soft skill. Today we're going to reframe it as your core business competency. We're going to break down each of Brandon's 6 pillars and apply them directly to the realities you face every single day as an MWBE contractor. We'll turn abstract ideas into concrete actions that will help you bid with confidence, manage with authority, and grow with purpose. This is about building more than just projects. It's about building an empire, and it all starts with building yourself. So, let's get to work. The first pillar is all about living consciously. Now, what does that mean for you, an MWBE contractor staring down a 300-page bid document? It means you stop being a passenger and you start being the pilot of your own ship. It means you're not just reacting to emails, to RFPs, to problems as they pop up. You're living with your eyes wide open, actively seeking information, and staying ahead of the game. You're not just glancing at the bid requirements, you are dissecting them, understanding every clause, every line item, every potential pitfall before it has a chance to trip you up. This is the difference between surviving and thriving. Living consciously in this business means you become a student of the game. You master the union regulations, not just comply with them. You know the prevailing wage laws better than your own phone number. You understand the nuances of project labor agreements so well that you can see the opportunities hidden within the complexities. You're not waiting for a compliance issue to hit you like a ton of bricks. You're anticipating the challenges. You're asking, what could go wrong here? Where are the weak points in my plan? How can I fortify my position before the first shovel even hits the ground? This proactive mindset shifts your entire operation. When you practice living consciously, you move from a state of constant reaction to one of strategic action. You're no longer putting out fires. You're fireproofing your entire business. You build systems. You create checklists. You train your team to see what you see. This isn't about working harder. It's about working smarter, with a level of awareness that your competitors simply don't have. It's about seeing the whole board, not just the next move. This is the first, most crucial step to taking control of your destiny in the high-stakes world of government contracting. The second pillar, self-acceptance, is one that a lot of entrepreneurs struggle with. We're grinders, we're always pushing for more, and it's hard to pause and accept where we are. But listen to me, self-acceptance isn't about surrender. It's not about being satisfied with mediocrity. It's about having the courage to look at your business in the mirror right now and see it for exactly what it is, without shame or excuses. It's about saying, okay, this is our current reality. Our cash flow is tight. We don't have enough certified payroll staff. We lost the last 3 bids. Acknowledging these truths doesn't make you weak. It makes you strategic. You can't build a skyscraper on a shaky foundation. Self-acceptance is the process of inspecting that foundation, honestly and thoroughly. It means you stop pretending you have expertise you don't, or resources that aren't there. When you accept your current position, you remove the emotional baggage of denial and shame. That's when the magic happens. Your mind becomes clear. You can finally see the path forward because you're no longer wasting energy pretending you're somewhere else on the map. You can start making real plans based on real information. This clear-headed perspective is your greatest asset. Once you accept your challenges, you can start to address them. Our cash flow is tight becomes, let's explore a better line of credit or improve our invoicing process. We don't have enough staff becomes what's our plan for recruiting and training in the next quarter. Self-acceptance allows you to turn weaknesses into a to-do list for growth. It's the essential step that transforms wishful thinking into a concrete, actionable strategy, allowing you to build your business from a place of strength and honesty. This brings us to the third pillar, self-responsibility. This is where the rubber meets the road. You've consciously assessed the landscape, you've accepted your starting point, and now you have to take 100% ownership of the outcome. No excuses, no blaming the system, the competition, or the economy. The moment you take full responsibility is the moment you reclaim your power. It means you understand that if your business is going to win that next big contract, it's on you to make it happen. It's your job to build the relationships, your job to train the staff, and your job to prepare your company to compete at the highest level. Taking self-responsibility means you stop waiting for opportunities and you start creating them. You don't just submit a bid and hope for the best. You actively network with prime contractors and agency officials. You attend the pre-bid meetings not just to listen but to connect. You follow up. You make sure they know who Erector Masters is and what you stand for. It means when you lose a bid, you don't just get angry. You get curious. You request a debrief, you analyze what the winning bidder did differently, and you use that information to make your next proposal unbeatable. This practice fuels consistent, relentless action. It's the engine of your growth. When you are fully responsible, you don't cut corners on training your team in safety protocols or certified payroll. You don't put off getting that next certification that will give you an edge. You do the work, day in and day out, because you know that every single action, every single decision, is a building block for your future success. Contract wins don't happen by accident. They are the direct result of a leader who takes radical ownership of their company's destiny. All right, let's talk about the fourth pillar, self-assertiveness. This isn't about being loud, arrogant, or aggressive. This is about standing in your truth and having the courage to express it. It's about honoring your value. As an MWBE contractor, you might sometimes feel like you have to be quiet, stay in your lane, and just be grateful to be in the room. I'm here to tell you to throw that thinking in the trash. You earned your spot. Self-assertiveness means you have the right to speak up, to ask questions, and to occupy your space with confidence. It's about communicating your qualifications clearly and without apology. Think about it. You're in a meeting with a prime contractor. They're glossing over a detail that could impact your scope of work and your bottom line. The unassertive person stays silent, hoping it works out. The assertive person, you, respectfully interjects. Excuse me, can we clarify the responsibility for material staging on phase 2? My team's analysis shows a potential conflict, and I want to ensure we're aligned for a smooth execution. You see the difference? You're not being difficult, you're being a professional, you're defending your business, and demonstrating your expertise at the same time. This practice extends to every part of your business. It's having the confidence to negotiate your terms instead of just accepting the first offer. It's asking for clarification on a vague contract clause until you are 100% certain. It's defending your team's capabilities when questioned, armed with facts, past performance reports, and testimonials. Self-assertiveness is your voice. It's how you ensure you are seen, heard, and respected. In a world full of noise, you have to be willing to speak up for your brand with confidence, clarity, and conviction. The fifth pillar is the practice of living purposefully. This is your why. This is the vision that gets you out of bed in the morning when you've been knocked down. It's not enough to just be busy. You can be busy going in circles. Living purposefully means you have a clear destination in mind. For your business, this means setting specific, measurable, and ambitious goals. Where do you want your company to be in 1 year? In 5 years? Do you want to be the top MWBE electrical contractor in your state? Do you want to triple your bonding capacity? Get specific. Write it down. That's your North Star. Once you have that purpose, that long-term goal, you can start organizing all your resources to achieve it. Every decision you make, every action you take, should be a step in that direction. This is how you align your daily hustle with your long-term strategy. You're not just chasing any contract that comes along. You're strategically pursuing the projects that fit your purpose and move you closer to your ultimate vision. You ask yourself, does taking on this job help me reach my 5-year goal, or is it just a distraction? Living purposefully brings discipline and focus to your operation. It helps you say no to the wrong opportunities so you can say yes to the right ones. It guides how you invest your time, your money, and your energy. You start building your team not just for the job you have today, but for the company you want to become tomorrow. This pillar transforms your business from a series of random jobs into a focused, intentional journey toward a defined legacy. It ensures that every drop of sweat equity you pour in is building towards something meaningful. We've arrived at the final pillar, and in many ways it's the one that holds all the others together, the practice of personal integrity. In the world of government contracting, your reputation is everything. It's more valuable than your equipment, your credit line, or even your last big win. Integrity is the bedrock of that reputation. It means your word is your bond. It means what you say and what you do are one and the same. It's about being honest when it's easy, and more importantly, when it's hard. There are no shortcuts here. Personal integrity manifests in every corner of your business. It's in your bidding process. You submit honest numbers, not inflated figures you can't justify. It's in your reporting. Your certified payroll is accurate, your progress reports reflect the true status of the job, and you're transparent about challenges. It's in how you treat your people. You pay them fairly and on time, you prioritize their safety, and you honor your commitments to them. It's in how you deal with your clients and partners. You deliver the quality you promised. You meet your deadlines. And if you make a mistake, you own it and you make it right. This commitment to integrity is non-negotiable for lasting success. You might win a contract or two by cutting corners, but you'll never build a sustainable business. The world of public works is smaller than you think. People talk. Your reputation for honesty and reliability will open doors that no amount of slick marketing can. It's what earns you repeat business. It's what makes prime contractors want to partner with you. Integrity isn't just a moral compass. It's a powerful business strategy that builds trust, credibility, and a legacy that will last. So, let's bring it all home. We've walked through Nathaniel Brandon's 6 pillars: living consciously, self-acceptance, self-responsibility, self-assertiveness, living purposefully, and personal integrity. As you can see, this isn't just some abstract personal development exercise. This is a strategic business toolkit, custom-made for the challenges you face as an MWBE contractor. Self-esteem, framed this way, is the engine of resilience, the source of your confidence in high-stakes negotiations, and the compass that guides your long-term vision. It's the invisible framework that supports everything you build in the visible world. These pillars are your path to becoming more competitive, more credible, and more prepared for growth in the demanding world of public contracting. When you live consciously, you out-prepare your competition. When you practice self-acceptance, you plan from a place of reality, not ego. When you take self-responsibility, you become a force of nature. When you are self-assertive, you command respect. When you live purposefully, you build with intention. And when you act with integrity, you build a reputation that becomes your most valuable asset. Remember, the strength of your company will never exceed the strength of its leader. By focusing on building these 6 pillars within yourself, you are directly investing in the core of your business. You're not just building stronger projects, you're building a stronger you. And a stronger you is capable of building a stronger, more profitable, and more impactful business that can stand the test of time. This is how you empower your MWBE business. This is how you win. Now go out there and build your empire.